So the team must understand, specific critical business processes, and that will what roles are involved, who actually needs to carry out this to complete the process, what resources. We have customer service, we have our transaction, maybe our credit card transactions, we have our communication links, and they're usually laid out in a workflow manner, and a lot of times there's a lot of workflow products that lay all this out, and each process has an input and an output, and that's not only is it important to know the input and output, but how those steps happen, and how the different processes interface. That's where we come up with the interdependencies. So again, I keep stressing this, but it's a complex thing to be able to understand how a whole business works, how the steps within each process works, and then how the resources that support it and the interdependency. It's becoming more important in the industry. It's getting hit more on the test. So some of this stuff seems intuitive to people, and so they kind of, yeah, that makes sense, workflow and business process and that type of thing. But you'll get questions that will be much trickier than how I'm explaining it, because you're actually not only going to need to understand what I'm explaining, but you're going to have to understand how the different pieces work together. And that's what it means to be cognitive, that this is a cognitive test, meaning that you understand how all these pieces work together.